Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Spencer Schwellenbach. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Xander Bogaerts leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Luis Arraez stands in. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. On the inside corner for a strike.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Yo, 1. And that's too high. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Riley. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
2 out, space is empty. And it's fouled away. Pitch is in the dirt. 1 and 2 to count.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Padres down in order. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park. And on the mound now, Dylan Cease.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Bottom of the first. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Eli White. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Bogarts makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Brian Stinker's lineup for the Braves. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ozzie Albies.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Now, Ha-Sung Kim. There's the strike at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that one fouled off. Off the mark there. Outside. Now 1 and 2. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
There's a swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Matt Olson.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up. Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Right through there for a strike. Acuna at second with 2 down. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That one a little bit high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ripped on a line. Tatis makes the grab. And the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. Scoreless after one.
Blessing the land with all the madness going on. Feel good to jam. And baby, let the bass breathe.
Back here in Atlanta, here's Ramon Laureano. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Ball one there. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch just misses. Tatis recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting 6, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
1 ball.
No score here in the second.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Headed down the line. Acuna sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting 7, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And misses inside. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. That misses, and it's 2-1. And that's down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 now. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll do it. One left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Here's
Leading
Austin
off for the
Riley.
Braves, third baseman, Austin
Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Cease back to work. Just missed. Swings through that one.
1-1. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Up and in, 1-0.
1-0.
Drilled out towards left center field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 7th home run of the season. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So here's Murphy now. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon as he knocked in 6. There's a strike. And strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders.
0-2
Now in an
the count.
0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hit in the air out to center field. Merrill hauls it in to end the inning. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Xander
Here's
Bogaerts.
Bogaerts now. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
And now it's even up. The shortstop takes the ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Bogaerts into second.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man on second, 2 down. Oh, and he hit him.
I got him.
Now batting, third
Eggy
baseman,
Rosario, the next up for the Padres. Went down on strikes his first time through. That clips the corner. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Ramon Laureano digs in now. That's in there. 0-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Arise at second. Rosario on at first with 2 down. Misses outside, and it's 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Popped up. Kim under it. He's got it, and that's the third out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That's towards center. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eli.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Eli White. He's 0 for 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Outside. And that's ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one finds the corner. 2-2. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Doubled his first time.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
wasting no time. He's
Now batting,
2 for 2 now
first
on the
baseman,
night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here is Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 aboard, 2 outs. The other way. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. On to the 4th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade. In June of 2016.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but...
There's a swing and a drive. That's long gone. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one ripped into right, and it goes just foul.
Bro, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-2. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And now Jackson Merrill flied to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, catcher Freddie Fermin.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Freddie Fermin. His first at-bat was a strikeout. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0. Fermin off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Austin Riley.
Tap foul at the plate. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, 0-2 now. Bounced up the middle. Cronenworth sends it to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
Now batting Jerickson Profar. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Cease, ready to fire now. A little bit low, and a count 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it's filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one's upstairs, ball one.
One ball, two strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And the Braves go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Schwellenbach back to work. Breaking ball inside. And that is ball one. Gets the outside corner with that one. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. On the ground to third. One up, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Arraez.
Luis Arraez, the next up for the Padres. Arraez, an all-star a season ago, a career batting average over 300, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. One down, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Harris makes the play, and there's two down.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman.
Two down, base is
Rosario.
empty. Now the third baseman, Eggy Rosario. And that one upstairs, ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Suarez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Hyams also throwing. And that is cut on and missed. And now it's even 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe
strike.
double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 outs. Pitch misses. 3-2 now. Ramon Laureano on deck for the Padres. Ripped to short. That's out number 3. Padres go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Sean Murphy.
Missing inside, and that's ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
One ball,
one.
one strike.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jason DeLay. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fly to center his first time.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eli White.
And now it's the Braves DH, Eli White. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. 1 for 2. And that skips into dirt.
Counts 1-0.
Man at second. That one's in there. And the count even at 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Grounds one to short. Bogarts sends it across to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-1.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a bit.
Now pitching.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Yoel Payamps.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Laureano stands in now and watches strike 1.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Suarez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one missed.
2-1.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
O'Hearn in the box again, takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That's hard hit on the line. Harris brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Braves 1. Back here in Atlanta, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Ronald Acuna Jr. Pitch misses, ball 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the outside edge.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one hit to first. Down the line, and it's foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one out to right. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley. And he pumps it a strike. Acuna over at first with 1 away. And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses. Now 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Out on the off balance throw.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Profar now. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. And a swing and a miss there.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Michael Harris II would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
To the right side, but it kicks foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Ripped into left for a base hit. Acuna headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
Michael Harris II next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dylan Cease won't go any further tonight, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jeremiah Estrada.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Just missed.
Outside.
Two outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Just missed. Jason DeLay in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Lee.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Merrill tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and James Kingsley says he won around. Outside with a breaking ball. This one in the air. Riley hauls it in for the out. Next for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
0-1's the count.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Next one in the dirt.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count now even up. Him out. That's out number 2.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. There's the strike. And that clips the inside corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Ground ball right side. The throw to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher Jason Delay.
can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been where you been, where you been? Where you been, where you been? They wanna know. Been where you been, where you been? Where you been, where you been? They wanna know. I've been through the wire.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out without a swing. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So 2 down now, and here is Eli White. Splits the plate. Strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Kinley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Tyler Kinley.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Diaz getting loose as well. A little roller up along first.
Nope, that's foul.
And foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Luis Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Go ahead run on base, and now Luis Arias. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one is back. And gone. And they take the lead. It's 4-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So up next, Eggy Rosario. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. That misses. Ball one. Kinley, in his 7th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Outside low. It's 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. And a base hit up the middle.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man aboard. Laureano comes up to hit. And the slider outside. Just misses. And another ball.
No strike.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Two 2-0 the count. Here comes. That's to third. One at second. He's out. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 4-2. Back at Truist Park, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jason Adam.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Good job to fight that one off. And that just misses. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Out to short, Bogarts. On to Cronenworth. Out. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Matt Olson down. 0 for 3 in this one. A little bit high, maybe, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. The Braves down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he grounds one back up the middle in plenty of time to first. That's the inning. Braves go down quickly here. They trail it here 4-2. Push the button on you haters, hit the thrusters, hit the
Now pitching for
We're
the
back. It's the
Braves.
top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And the batter now, Ryan O'Hearn.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
And there's a strike. Right side. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Now here is Jackson Merrill. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Diaz getting cranked up as well.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
On the ground, right side. A dive. Nice stop. Nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
So digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Fermin. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one. Ball one there.
I got one ball, one strike.
Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 4 and the Braves 2.
Now pitching for San
Welcome
Diego.
back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Riley.
The wind to kick the pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Up the middle. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Profar climbs in on that left side. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is foul back. The Padres leading by 2 here in the last half of inning number 9. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So it's their last chance in this one. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.